All right, we got a no cool call right down here in this neighborhood, not far from the office. So, from their description, sounds like I can take the meter, this 8-in-1, and this wiring tool, and that'll be enough of a kit to go work on this one with. They said it was buzzing and humming, but no fan turning, no cool air coming out. So let's hope for a capacitor. Looks like we got a Baker special, GrandAire, manufactured by ICP for Baker. And let's open it up. Like I said, we are going to hope for a capacitor issue, which would be a quick, easy fix. And it is not puffed up. It's 45 by 5. Compressor works, fan does not. So we saw John Israel a couple days ago get shocked on camera. So it's not like we hadn't all had it happen before, but if you can avoid it, you avoid it. So we're going to go to ground and each leg and get nothing, and leg to leg and get nothing. And now we can comfortably check this capacitor. And tell you what, ICPs are usually easy to work on, but this GrandAire ICP, a little bit of a tight fit on these things. Of course, the wires are sticking. So I'm just going to unwire the fan and common wires. I'm going to go to MFD. And .708. Pretty sure that's not in range. So you can see what I mean, how this is kind of tight. I'll just pull the wires off. So let's take this thing out. I'll tell you what, our 8-in-1 is very handy and a great idea. It's a little bit fat, as you can see. So it's not going to get those two bolts out of that capacitor. Let's see. So there it goes. And this is definitely a, I'm not going to say no money call, but this is a low money call on these landlord deals. And they absolutely do not want to spend a single penny they don't have to. We're going to let them cut it on and tell us that it's blowing cool air in about 5 minutes. Let them sign our ticket and pull out of here. Well, I don't think there's anything we're going to do or need to do for this dryer vent dumping out. Look at that. Everywhere under here. Somebody's got the door off the furnace. Now, I've been here a couple of years ago and replaced this induced draft assembly on this furnace. I don't know who did this install, but this coil, which is way smaller, let me get the light on. This coil, which is way smaller than the furnace, and GrandAire, it's been a good while since I've been here. I see a bunch of dust build up on that, and that's a newer assembly anyway. So it may have been a few years, but that outside GrandAire and coil here has been changed since I've seen this. And I don't know who's got the door off, and looks like somebody's changed the pump. But these rentals, landlords, they'll just use whoever can go at the moment. Looks like the sink fell off the wall. Sitting there dripping water. Dryer vent dumping under the house and making all this mess right here. There's not much we're going to do for any of this. Alright, it's back on, and just a little bit of background on that. That's one of these landlord-tenant situations where the owner of the house will use anything and anybody that's dirt cheap, the absolute minimum of any possibility of anything. So what happens is the cheap guys turn into cherry pickers when times are tough and everybody's full, and they just don't answer the phone, or they do whatever. And so the landlord calls me, says, well, nobody else will even call me back, thank you for calling back. And we will charge a premium price for that capacitor call right there, but certainly not a premium service, and certainly not a candidate for it. You see the condition of everything there. I'm quite sure they don't care to change the filters and whatever, and you know, I don't have any with me. I don't carry filters. I couldn't carry 30 different sizes, so I'm not about to get wrapped up in all that. It's back on, and you know, if it blows up, whatever, and they have to buy a system, I doubt they'll buy it from me because I'm not going to be cheap enough for them. But if they did, I'd put the 5-inch filter in a cabinet down there, and you know, I'd call them up and pester them once a year to let me go change it, whether they liked it or not. Those, I'll tell you what, that was a real mess in there, that dryer vent just pouring in there. And now the sink laying on the ground. I can't remember exactly how long it's been since I've been in there, but definitely one of those where they call somebody different every time. Just is whoever's quick and cheap, and they probably try their cheapest and they try me last, and that's fine. I don't want to be the cheapest anyway, and you know, call me when they absolutely have to have me, that's okay. So as you can see, it was right back behind our office because we're coming back up on it. My building is right straight there in front of us on the other side of that vacuum shop. You can see my building right there now. And that vacuum shop is my neighbor. So, nonetheless, I see they about got our beds done. We're having those beds redone right there with new mulch and some weed block cloth in the bottom of them. So anyway, let's head to the next one, and hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer situation, and we'll try to get some footage on it. Thanks for watching.